Hello, family. Good evening, YouTube family. Here again tonight you have Michael Kevin, and I bring you important word tonight. And I trust this is going to transform the life of someone. And for those of you who are going to, join me tonight, I want you to drop on the comment section where you're viewing from. I just want to know real quick where you're watching from. So do that real quick. I want to see you. And I know a lot of you have been, trying to figure out when we are having this, and the time has come. So you just join real quick and waiting. Yeah. Tonight, presenting to you a wonderful personality who's going to be, discussing a wonderful topic as well with us. The CEO of Wind Motion, Anyam Wen by name. So he's going to be sharing with us great value tonight, and I trust it's really going to worth your time. So I'll bring him live shortly while you do what I said you should do. I want to know where you're viewing from. Drop on the comment section. I want to celebrate you. So thanks for joining me on tonight's live broadcast. This is still Michael Kevin on Mastering Business Strategies, and this is the third episode of this event, this virtual event. And I know a lot of testimonies are coming in, and I'm so grateful for this wonderful initiative. A lot of persons are being, inspired to take action toward their goal, and is really making a whole lot of sense. Yeah, let's jump in real quick. While I bring my guest. So, is someone ready? I know you can't wait to have him. I know you can't wait to have him. Okay, here we go. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah,
Good evening, sir.
oh, Calvin. Good evening. How are you doing,
Sir,
sir?
how you? I'm doing good. I'm doing perfectly okay.
Okay.
It's
Don't
good.
mind
It's
my
good.
don't mind my back.
It's good to have you on my show tonight.
Sorry?
It's good to have you on
Yeah,
my show
yeah,
tonight.
it's a
You
privilege.
can hear.
Uh, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay.
We're here now.
Okay. I've done a brief kind of introduction, a brief, introduction of you to my audience, and I want you to just take few minutes and let them know who you are. Let's meet you, sir. Yeah. Let's meet you. Tell us
Oh,
about yourself, what you do,
okay.
and you're going to impart us tonight.
All right. Hello, viewers. My name is Wayne David, and Wayne David. And I'm CEO of Wayne Motion, and it's nice to you guys today. I'm a graduate from Mastercard University, and I reside in Maya. So today I'm going to be, giving you guys some new, teaching you guys on a topic called the role of consistency. So that's what I'm going to do today.
Okay, that's the rule of consistency.
Yes. Yes.
The rule of consistency. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. And I know my audience can't wait to have you, share this, speak on this awesome, powerful, and amazing topic. But before we jump in real quick to what we have tonight, I want you to, tell me, just I want to know three key things that have helped you in the growth of your company, in the growth of your business. I see a whole lot of big stuff you're doing on social media. You're doing a whole lot of big events. The Wind Motion is actually doing a great job in Nigeria, and I trust that very soon
Thank you.
Wind Motion is going across the border. So I want to know how you been able to achieve this level of success.
Definitely.
Just in three key points, I want you to just make a brief highlight. Let us know how you've been able to achieve the level of success, and how you've been able to sustain your company till this point.
Okay, yeah. First of all, I would say it's been a while. It's been a while. The three key things I would say is learning the process. When it comes to my business, I like to, when I go into like a new project, I like to first of all learn the process, document the process. That's one thing. It's very important so that you can be able to improve, improve on your next, on your next journey, your next, like, for me, I would say next project. Secondly, you do learning every day. You understand? Learn on your craft. Like I would say learning, try to, learn. Let's say for instance, my craft, I try to meet people on my field,
Yeah.
I try to communicate. So, and the last one is, will I say, I try to, maintain the stuff you have. Let's say maintenance, not just having it and then, just having it and then you just don't maintain it. You have to maintain, like I said,
Yeah,
just add
yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
ingredient yourself. You don't just have something and then you don't maintain it. Just, they say, too much is given is expected or something like that. And who does not have will be taking more from him, and to who that has will be giving more. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say here. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I understand you. I understand you.
So
You're talking
the three
about,
key points are, um, yeah,
okay, right on.
okay. Hello? Yeah,
I'm with you. I
yeah,
can
I'm
hear
done.
you.
Just the process, yeah, process, document your process while you're doing anything in your craft, learn and also maintain what you're doing, trying to improve on your work. You understand? So improvement is key. So it's key.
Okay.
So it's key. And one of the things about when it comes to learning, let me take, I'll give an
Yeah.
example of my learning process. I wake up every day and I try to learn something, even if let me say on the YouTube, I just go on the YouTube and then learn something. I learn something about my craft. And let's say, for instance, now I go to a video that I've not seen, a video that I've not watched on myself. I go to a different video. I'm like, okay, let me something. This is something like, okay, let's say, learn the process of lighting. I will learn it. You understand? And then tomorrow, if I see something of, okay, the process of making a video, or maybe the process of doing the cinematography, I also learn. So I just like basically just keep learning and learning and learning until you get there. Understand? So that's
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. So you gave me three highlights, and these are powerful blueprints that can make for success in business and in personal development. The first point you talked about process. Process
yeah,
is a very vital tool that every individual needs to put in place in order to thrive in their area of business. And so, for you to sustain whatever you do, you need to make up your mind to go through the process. Everything is going to require a kind of process you need to go through in order to achieve success. Success won't just come because you want to be successful. The desire for success doesn't make success, doesn't bring success, but the willingness to go through the process. Like there is a process everyone must go through, and that's the process that makes for success. Then secondly, you talked about how that documentation is actually a blueprint and a key to you. Yeah. So, in terms of making documented, it is just good when you're doing your journey and you document every process, every step. As you do the journey, you take notes of every success story, you record them, and just flow effectively. Then you talked about maintenance. Maintenance, from my perspective, is a very key area of personal, like individual life. You need maintenance. In business sustainability, you need maintenance. A whole lot of business go out of place simply because they lack the prerequisite maintenance to keep that business flourishing. A whole lot of company, it have statistics have it that most business go out of business in the first 5 years of being in existence. And even the ones that exceed 5 years of existence, before 10 years of existence, they go out of business. And for one to, build a brand that will, stay for a longer period, just like I want to cite an example here, Coca-Cola. We talk about Coca-Cola, we talk about brands that have stayed for years, for decades, and they are still thriving. It's simply because they implement the right strategy of maintenance. Maintenance takes place. Once maintenance is in place, then um, one can leverage on it and achieve more level of success. So these are the three blueprints you shared, and I'm so grateful for
Hello?
this. This
I'm
this
here
this
now.
alone. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm with you. This alone is enough, um, help someone to build a brand. So we are going to jump real quick to what we have tonight, and we are talking about the role of consistency. Yeah, the role of consistency. So I want to, you have the floor here, sir. So just proceed.
Hello, Kevin. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hope you can hear me.
Kevin, I can't hear you. I'm here now.
Yeah, continue. I can hear you clearly. It's just network. Network is fluctuating, but just continue. Flow.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Continue. The network at your end is
Can you hear me?
fluctuating. Yes, sir. I can
But
hear you.
your side is low. I can't hear you very well.
Okay. Just ride on. Ride
On your
on.
hand is low.
Can you hear
Okay.
me now? Just ride on.
Like on your end is low on your end. I can't hear you clearly.
Yeah, ride on with the topic. That's what I said. The network is fluctuating and is really, really not making sense.
Okay, it's network.
Yeah, just continue. I believe the audience can hear me clearly.
Okay.
So continue with the topic of tonight, the role of
All right, say
consistency.
something. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Right on, sir.
Okay. All right, let's go. Continue with what you were saying. Sorry, network
Yeah,
took
I'm
me
done
out.
with that. I want you to proceed with the topic of
Okay.
tonight.
Okay. All right. Um. All right. Yeah. Today I'm going to be talking about the role of consistency, and it's a very vital topic when it comes to any. Let's say, is a controversial topic, or it concerns almost everyone that wants to improve, that wants to see their business, on the next level. Um,
Yes.
the consistency is key. Consistency is key
Yes,
to
sir.
anything. So yeah, consistency is key. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to put out, I'll just have to say it in a simple word, a very short statement. I pray I elaborate more on it. Um, I pray I elaborate more on it. You know, when it comes to my work, I try to be consistent in what I do. Even
Yeah.
when I hit bottom, when I make mistakes, I don't give up, because it's what I'm good at, is what I love doing. You know, there's even some projects people do that will benefit them, but they just stop along the way. But I would say being consistent would would improve you. Being consistent will show you the right way. Sometimes being consistent might even remove you from a bad road. You might say, okay, this is not right. Don't follow this way. Follow this way.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So yeah, follow this way.
You get that kind of thing. So it's very consistency is a very good one. Even even with people too, you know, my your work might you might be doing something with people and you just observe, okay, I need this person. I do not need this person. You understand? So it's a very
Yeah.
consistency is a very nice. So when it comes to a project, it's a very important because it helps you grow. Even in the business, if you love something and you want to produce something, you want to make an impact. If you're not consistent, you won't see that impact. If it's just like it's just somebody like you understand he wants to be healthy, but he does not wake up in the morning, does not do his workout in the morning, does not drink water, he does not take the right diet, he does not you know what I'm talking about. So
Yes, yes,
it's
yes.
the work, it's the consistency that enables him or her to get wherever he wants to be. So I think that's a very vital one. I think I will have to tell a story about myself when
Okay, right on.
when I started weight motion. Yeah, I like to say the story. I think when I started weight motions, this is like 7 years now. 7 years.
Yeah,
And
so I still
once I
remember, if you know, I knew when you
yeah,
started the company, Motion,
yeah,
back
yeah,
then in
yeah.
school. Yeah, then I
Mm-hmm.
remember when you were getting equipment one by one, and I was like, this guy is something else.
Yeah.
And one of the days,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
actually came to I actually came to your place with
Mm.
Kenneth. I remember to check some things
Yeah, yeah.
some gadgets you bought. I still remember
Mm.
vividly. It's been years now. It's been
Mm.
years.
Yeah.
So
Yes, yes. I
and
think
must be honest with you on this live broadcast. Like, sir, one thing I've really cherished about you so much is your level of commitment to your journey, to your business, to your company. You know, back then when you started the Wing Motion, a lot of people might see like, what's this guy doing? Because then we were still in school. We were still undergraduate
yeah,
days when you started with the
exactly.
Wing Motion. And I know to some person, discouragement may come from friends, discouragement may come from family. Some person may want to tell you, why not wait
Yeah.
till maybe you are done with your school, and a whole lot of ideas like that. A whole lot of ideas. And all these things can, cause you to, not take the necessary action you need to take. But I'm happy you were able to launch
Yeah.
out when and since then, I've seen you consistently push Wayne Motion to the level and phase where it is today. So I'm really proud of how
Yeah.
much effort you put in this. And I'm happy you're sharing your
Wow.
success stories. And I know Wayne Motion is going
Yeah.
global. I know that.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you so much, Kev. Thank you so much, Kev. Thank you.
So proceed, man.
Okay, Kenneth was my very first friend in Moayu. Kenneth
Yeah,
was very
I'm being
first. I think it was what yes, oh, my first friend. I think I came into school. I think I did a degree there in school, so that it was my first. Although we've not really communicated lately, but it's still part of the I say part of my story. When I want to talk about it, he has always been encouraging.
Yes,
He has
yes.
always been encouraging. You know, he was I think he was a senator. I mean, how do they call this SRC?
Yeah, he was in SRC then.
I, I think I also yeah. Hello, me. Hello.
Yeah, proceed. Just right on. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Right on.
Okay. So I think I liked his personality. So level of consistency too. Level of by all means, when he puts his mind into something positive, he gets it done. He gets it done.
Yes, yes.
Although yeah, he gets it done. He gets it done. Yeah, I was really not happy when I think something happened to him in the politics, school politics. I don't talk about it, but he was worthy of that position. But you know, so my story is just I started this 7 years ago. I started this
Okay.
7 years All right. I started this stuff 7 years ago, and I think it has not been easy. Honestly, I would say it has not been easy. Trying to, when you try to do something and you fail, it tends to hurt me. But I always get up and say no. I must finish this. I must get this done. And throughout my years, like I said initially, throughout my years, one of the keys I learned, one of the I think I learned those one late, learned them late, is trying to document what you in any project you are embarking on. Try to document it. Try to put it down so that okay, your next project you can be able to work on it. Use that process. For instance, now if I want to shoot a video, I will know that okay, I will have to put the video in my app. I will have to color grade it. I will have to look for a good lot. I will have to, so many. I'm just giving an example. It is like I said, this topic is controversial. It affects everyone. You understand? It affects everyone. Only your business. It might be a tailor. It might be maybe yourself. Maybe you want to learn something online like all this. Let's say you want to learn KDP. You want to learn affiliate. You want to, so you just have to be consistent in whatever you put your mind into. And then when you as a person, when you go into marketing, when you do your business, you have to document those things down so that I made a mistake here. No, I'm not going back to that. You understand? I'm not going back to that mistake. I have to look for a new way to solve this problem. You understand? So it's a very important one there. And also, one thing I've learned throughout the years is meeting people online concerning my craft, meeting intelligent people, listening. I tend to listen more. I tend to listen to people more than I speak. I learn a lot. I learn a lot from them. They say it's hard to let's say it's easy to talk than to listen. So I tend to listen to people more. So can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I tend to learn from them. I tend to get information, and also most of the time, what I do is I tend to. Another thing is I learn online. I go online. I check almost every day. Even when I remember one time I didn't have a laptop. And even without that laptop, because of that consistency, without a laptop, I always go online and meet people, meet friends. Okay, I want to get a job done concerning this, my craft. I want to get a job done. I even go online, I'll be like, okay, some people will be like, oh, you don't get laptop. I'm using PG, sorry. You don't get laptop.
Yahoo boy, no laptop.
As a Yahoo boy, no laptop, IBNL, So I was so many things, even from the people I love. There's so many things, and but I still kept pushing. Yeah. But I kept pushing because this is what wakes me up in the morning. Okay, apart from when you wake up in the morning, you pray to God. God is my my personal, that kind of thing. So after God, let's say is what wakes me up in the morning. I want to do something concerning this. You get that kind of thing. I want to because because if you can work on this thing and learn on it, you can help people around you. You understand? You can help people around you with this stuff. You understand? That is something that Continue.
I used to tell people something. Like, you talked about dream now. You say this is actually what wakes you up in the night. Yeah. I do tell my students, I do tell people, your dream is not the things you see when you sleep at night, not the things you see. Your dreams are those thoughts that give you sleepless nights. Your real and ideal dreams are those things that give you sleepless nights. When others are snoring at night, you see yourself sleepless, like you just questioning yourself, how do I go about ABC? Because you see, like, this is something I have to do. You really have to achieve this. Like you are
Yes.
committing your all to it. Like, okay, taking myself as a key study, like when I made up my mind to get started with the MyFab group, the MyFab construction, um, there were a whole lot of factors that would have held me down rather. But my willingness and my interest was actually to see myself doing the things I've always wanted to do. As at far back as at 2012, I made up my mind I was going to, um, get an education in civil engineering and own a construction company. So these have been my greatest goal and dream since the year 2012. So even before going
Yeah.
furthering my education, I already had this mindset in me that yeah, this is what I want to do. So back then, as undergraduate, when I made up my mind to get started with a company, I told my best friend then, my very good friend, that I want to start a construction company. And he was like, you don't have to do this. Why not wait till you're done with this phase? And you know what? Most times, this is actually what keeps a whole lot of person
Mm.
down because they are waiting for the right time, and most
Yeah.
time waiting, they wait for a
Yeah.
lifetime, and the
Mm.
right time never comes. The right time only comes when you feel you
Exactly.
believe you should do this. There's one thing about dream and vision I want to just bring in real quick. If you are starting anything and you feel completely ready, that means that thing is not worth it. Let's say you want to start a business and you feel like you have everything it takes to get started on this business. It means, no, 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 something is missing. Regardless of how prepared you are, there are still going to be certain things that you still have to put in place. Certain area you're going to look at yourself
Exactly.
and you be like, I still need to, appropriate and structure this area. You may have all the capitals necessary. The capital doesn't bring for the management. The capital you have doesn't bring about the maintenance of business. The
Mm.
capital alone is not
No, no,
enough to
no.
bring about business sustainability. So this ones now needs a kind of tactics, skills, and the implementation of the right
Yeah.
strategies in order to sustain your business or company. So that's why I
Exactly.
always tell
Exactly.
people, no matter how prepared you feel before launching out, you can never be prepared enough. So the best time to get started is to start. And while you're
Yeah.
doing it on your
That's true.
journey, you keep evolving, you keep improving, you keep developing on your
Yes.
skills, you keep learning new stuffs. As you do the journey, life is far more sweet when you learn on the process. Well, the major thing is you must be
Yeah.
willing and
Exactly.
open yourself to learning. This is where a whole lot of person gets it wrong. They don't give in to learning. They feel like I know it all. And this is a mindset that brings people absolutely down. You need to give in to learning. You need to give in to learning. Open up your heart to learn from a mentor, a coach, those who are ahead of you. Those who are ahead of you are not necessarily those who are older than you. They are simply those who have better strategies, who have better skills, who have wider, broader knowledge on that niche you are building. So you need to hold on to those people in order to thrive. And you need to put in consistency in order to make your knowledge much more efficient and effective. So this is what I want our audience to note real quick. We have this is really amazing. Okay, evidence, thank you. I see your comments there. It's good to have you with us. I say thank you, thank you. It's good to have you.
Okay.
So proceed,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. All right. Hello.
Yeah, proceed, proceed.
Okay. All right. Like what you
What?
said. Like what you said. I think I learned all these things now. Everything I'm trying to say, I learned them late, and I was a victim of not opening up and learning. I always thought I know it all. I know it all. I know it all. And
I know how it
kind of
feels,
thing.
sir. I
Like the truth
understand
is,
how it feels.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The truth is, you don't know. You don't know. You think you know it. Like, don't worry, I know this thing now. You know this thing. And when you keep presuming that you know, you're not taking any action. You're not doing anything. You understand? You're not doing
Yes,
anything. It's only when you, it's only when you take the action. Immediately, like there's one of my friend. I told him that almost any idea will enter my head now. Any idea that enters my head now, I must take an action. You understand? And he was like, "Come on, this is your idea. Let something negative. A negative idea enter." I said, no, 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 no. Not.
no, no,
I would take a
negative ideas are
negative
not
action.
part of it. They are not part of it.
Uh,
But
exactly. So you
you
just
know
put.
the ideal thing is this. When I just want you to say this. I
Yeah.
just want to say this real. This is the ideal thing.
Okay.
You know, I do tell my students, action is what breeds results. There is no
Exactly.
action without
Exactly.
action is what brings results. And that is why you need to become a person of action. You need to become a person of implementation. This is the only way you're going to thrive and do something, meaningful with your life. If you're still waiting for the right time, waiting to feel fully ready and prepared, get all the gadgets ready, you are not going to start out. So it's just good to launch out. Action is what brings results.
Exactly.
Action is what brings results. So, but the thing is, a whole lot of people have fear.
Exactly.
There are some kind of fears that people have that actually prevent them from taking action. Such fears are fear of the unknown, fear of what people are going to say, and fear of, where to start from. Especially the fear of what people are going to say. How are people going to see you? Like those who know you too well will say things like, oh, he's not competent for what he's doing. But the truth is, no one ever becomes a professional on an expert on a business until you are into that business and you're learning the process. Well, you learn the process in the business, and this is how experts are made. Professionals are made in the field of their business. Why they do life, they keep initiating the right idea, they keep learning, they keep, broadening their coast, learning to, broaden their horizon. This is how professionals and experts are made. Today, people see the kind of maybe stuff I do, maybe the projects I do, and they're like, oh, are you really the one who did this? Most of my clients will be like, oh, you don't look like the value you offer. Like, when they look at you, this is still a young guy. Then a lot of people may even tend to doubt what you have to offer until they see the results of what you can offer. Let's say as Win Motion, most person may look at you, you're still a young man. Is he really good at what he does? Until they have a test of what the offer you have to bring to the table. And I know you have a whole lot of track record of testimonials, people who have done big stuff. And I know these people keep bringing referrals to your company. And it's really making sense. But this only became possible because 7 years ago, a young man called Wayne David Anyanwu made up his mind to take action towards starting up a company called Win Motion. And by virtue of implementing strategies and learning on the process, you are here where you are today. So, and I really want to give an accolade. You've done an amazing job. You've done an amazing job. So proceed right quick. I love the consistency you've been able to put in for the past 7 years. You've been consistent, and we are really teaching our audience how to stay consistent in what they do. So proceed, sir. I want to get more facts from what you have. More truth, rather. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I can you hear me from there? Am I loud and clear?
I can hear you perfectly, sir.
Okay. So I wanted to enter taking action, taking positive action towards, first of all, towards improving on your business, improving on your business, getting more ideas, just like most of the time when I just stay on my own, I don't think about people. Sometimes I don't think about, when they say great people think about ideas. Why, they say normal people think about people. They think about people. Most of the time, I'm just thinking of ideas to improve myself, improve my company, improve the way I treat the way I want to take care of my family, myself personally, the way I want to take care of my staffs. I make plans.
Okay.
I make plans towards, yeah, I make plans towards this stuff. I don't just, let's say, okay, okay, I want to get something done. I don't take action.
Yeah.
Even right now, there are so many ideas that are documented. Like I said, you have to document it so that you fall back to it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to do this. I need to do that. You understand? So all these things are documented, and some of them which we have started taking action. We've already taken action and seen the result, because taking action sometimes leads you to, let's say, some projects that are not. There are some ideas that might come and they are not so serious. You know when you take action and when you're confident. There are some ideas that will come, and as you take the action, you find out that this project is actually worth it. If I continue on this, I'm going to keep good mind and get to where I want to be. You
Yeah.
understand? So there are some ideas that will come, and when you take action, you just know that, oh, come on, this does not worth it. There are some other say some other project or other ideas like this. Let's work on it. There are some ideas that have actually, when I put them they've actually paid very well. And good. It's good when you put something to action and keep on, see how. And there are even sometimes in my business where after documenting and I take action, I tend to do my work fast. When a client tells me, okay, I need this in the next 3 days or 4 days, no problem. We'll get it ready. So it has actually helped me in my.
That's
I think when it comes to video ads, all these video ads I do for some of my clients, it has really helped me out. When it comes to taking action, and even if you notice, the one time I started a talk show, but that was not me. I was not the one anchoring the show. It was one of my friends anchoring the show, and I think he does not do it anymore. But I still love doing the talk show, because I gave him the idea and I was like, this talk show is nice. Let's see how we can, that kind of thing. So I think he's trying to wait for maybe getting those so and so gadgets and all, that kind of thing. So, but you get my idea. You get the point. The point is taking action makes you remove those. Maybe say, for instance, if you have an idea that is not worth it, you put them aside. The idea, that thing is meeting the right people. You understand? Quality people. Quality people matters. Meeting the right people that will help you, push you. As they push you, you also push them as well. You learn from people, meet people that will also, take your business forward. That kind of thing. So it's a very vital,
okay.
very important. It's very important meeting people, relationship with people. There are some people that you're
Yeah.
going to tell. There's some people that I'm going to tell. Okay, I want to do a video. Kind of be like, oh, my, what's you want to use video to do? Or maybe that feel. There's some. There's some people that actually discouraged
Some
me.
people can
People
be
that
crazy. Like they will discourage the hell out of
as
your
a,
life.
and people that actually discouraged me, initially, what you want, which kind, there was one time I think I released a movie last year, a short film. You understand?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
released a movie that was
It's
Twinge. You
okay.
just go,
I saw it. I saw it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Twinge. So actually, I wanted a friend to let me direct that. Because what I do more is production. What I do more is production. Making sure. I think the goal is making sure that everything is in place. I hire a director, I hire my actor, and when it comes to a project, I just make sure that these are in place. I just try to meet the people that have this. They bring it into the platform, and then we get something done. The old thing now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I think I met someone. I met someone. I was like, please help me. Can you help me direct this movie? I really trusted this guy. He was very good, close person to me. the thing that came out from his mouth was like, "Omo, you know, if you direct the movie, come on, can you not direct the movie?" So it actually discouraged me. I was like, that kind of thing. It was the way he came out from his mouth. The way he came out from his mouth, like, "Omo, you know, if you direct that movie, you get what I'm saying?" I was hot, like I was, when they say when someone is that was like I was not really happy about it. So I took it up on myself. I took the project to myself. I met my. That's why I say quality people matters. The people you meet, you know, the
Yeah,
writer, the
with regard,
writer. Uh, Continue. You want to say something?
yeah, I want to say something real quick.
Or should I?
But
Let me
before I
continue.
proceed, I
Let
just
me
want to
continue.
appreciate my coach. My coach
Okay.
is live with John Debo. He's live with us. He's been an amazing person in my life, and so I really want to appreciate you for being
Okay.
part of my podcast tonight. Yeah, he's been
Wow.
amazing. He said on Michael with fire emoji. Yeah, sir. He's
Wow.
an amazing coach, and he's actually the
Okay.
person behind the
I agree.
Michael Kevin you think. He's really pushing me toward taking action. So I'm really excited to have you on my live broadcast.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I proceed with what I want to say real quick. You talked about the
Okay.
association, and there's this thing about association that I believe so much, and that is OQP. I want our audience, you watching, I want you to take note of this real quick so that you can implement it in your life, in your business, whatever you do. I want you to practice OQP. What do I mean by OQP? Only quality people. When you practice this, it's going to do something real quick in your life, and that is going to help you position very well and have the right kind of relationship and association. People that push you to take action. At this stage of my life, it got to a point where I made up my mind. I'm going to surround myself like like the wall of fire with people who are of value, people who are ready for their future. I made up my mind I was going to, take it serious. The people around me who I call my friends are people who are taking action about their life. The likes of you here with me, when David, I count it a privilege being your friend because I see the great stuff you do, and it
Yeah.
motivates, it inspires me, it encourages me, and I'm excited. I have a friend like you. You
Thank
know, a,
you.
popular- a popular saying goes thus like, when you are the fifth person in the midst of four rich people, 4 millionaires, then just take note, just bear in mind that you'll be very soon you'll be the fifth millionaire. Because the kind of conversation these people are going to always bring up, the kind of ideas they are going to always initiate, are things when you listen to before you know, the rub off of what they have will, reflect on you. That is why it's good to take this real serious. The kind of association you keep. Practice only quality people. OQP. This is what I do. And anyone who put this in place will definitely try because you will have easy access to the right kind of information. When you have quality people in your life, the major thing it helps you to achieve, it gives you access to quality information at every point in time. And the kind of action they take in their business and company will also position you to stay consistently taking action on your own part. So that's just what I want to share real quick. So, sir, let's ride on, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think I was telling a story when you came up with. Okay. Actually, okay. So I said the guy I pointed to, I met someone. I said, okay, help me out with directing this stuff. He was like, oh, can't I direct the myself? I was like, okay, no problem. I will try my best. Even I had to use some person to just help me. Because actually that movie I actually directed, edited, produced that movie, that short film. So I said, okay, no problem. I have to take this is a stepping stone. I have to
Yeah,
learn from this project. So I encourage my writer Jeremiah Udo. I encouraged him. I encouraged the actor. all the actors, all the crew members, even the collaborators, Cam Views, Accent, the rest of them, Area V, all of them, I encourage them. I said, no, we are going to shoot this movie and we're going to see it to the end. It took us months, but we eventually released it. I think we shot it by, that was around, we shot it by, that was around May. Okay, sorry, yeah, April, May, and then we released it eventually by September. You can imagine how long a short film took us. But I made sure that we had to, anything we start, any project I started at that time, I needed to finish it immediately. You understand? So I
Wow,
was
wow.
consistent with it, and so I think
That that
that
that's
thing taught me a lot. Yeah.
okay.
Continue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
You wanted to say something?
There's this
Mm.
book I read, Finishing Strong. You know, a lot of people start on journey of purpose, of destiny journey. But the major challenge they always face is stopping halfway. And the greatest kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
success only comes when you are able to, take whatever you start to the finishing point. The finish line is what matters. So whenever you're launching out, let's say wind motion, you don't I won't be happy to see wind motion go down with you. It have to be
Yeah.
transgenerational. So the kind
Sure.
of
Sure.
industry and company we ought to build in our dispensation ought to be transgenerational businesses, transgenerational companies, transgenerational brands. Like personally, this is my goal, this is my idea. The MyFed group is definitely going to be transgenerational. The whole structures I'm building, I'm trying to put in place is structures that's going to definitely make this company, something that my descendant will inherit from me. The Bible says something. A good father leaves an inheritance for his children. So while we do life at our youthful age, we
Yeah.
have to stay consistently checking our journey in life, checking our path, and ask ourselves this question: what do I have to leave behind for the future generation? So when we have this mindset, it will help us in the place of committing ourselves to everything we make our mind up to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Always finish what you start. I think
Yeah.
it's still part of the consistency and the process as well. Because of the consistency and the
Yes,
process.
sir.
If you're not consistent in it, you won't even you have
Yes,
to
sir.
like I said earlier, you have to be consistent, you have to document it. What if you want to do it again, you can do it better. That would be that even
Yes.
yeah, okay, I said people, quality people. When you are with like mind people that want to see progress, people that want to see people that want to learn more on their craft, you tend to learn with them. You understand? You tend to, even if you like, even if you learn something and you want to pass it out, when you pass it out, you're like, oh, okay, there's a way we can. Some of them might say, okay, there's a way we can improve on this. There's a way we can improve on this. You get that kind of thing when you relate to people that want to, and I like to relate to people that want to solve problems. They see a solution and not trying to blame you, but they want to look for a solution to handle a problem, not just blaming. You understand that? That's one thing. That's one of the characters, one of the bad characters I don't like because we working. There's a problem, and you blame instead of before you blame instead of trying to solve the problem immediately. No, I don't actually work with people like that. I look for people that when there's a problem, okay, how can we solve it? You understand what I'm trying to say, Kevin?
Yes, sir. I understand you perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. So let's that's one thing. I think one of my friends today were talking about this today about our country, about our country, and was
Okay.
like, if only this country knew the power of people in this country know the power of maintenance. You understand? It will actually help this country, even the power of consistency, meeting the right people to make sure that things are in place. Things will go well.
Yes, sir.
And we're like this stuff. Yeah, things will go well. And we're like this stuff starts from, or someone were like this stuff starts from us as an individual. It's not from us as an
Yes.
individual. We should leave the government.
We actually
I
have
was
a
like,
major role to play.
I was like, okay, that's true. But individual, yes, true. Uh, why this? I don't know if you can reason this with me. Why this government are there? And why this government they are there to, let's say if we come out as an individual, they are there to support us. Understand? They are there to let's see if we can. I don't want to go into that. Let me focus on the deviating me out of this. Let me focus on let me focus on what. Okay, so my key points actually is like I said earlier is um, taking down, documenting your process. Meeting quality people, never giving up on your
Yes.
craft. Giving up on your craft because you have to, as I just feel as a human, no, God has, let's say, God has given us, let's say, there's a purpose, there's a purpose, for everybody. I just feel there's something that, even if, even if you don't have one, even if you don't have one, there should be, there's this, there should be a desire of, okay, I want to solve a problem, and, I want to
Yes,
solve a
sir.
problem, and contribute to a particular organization. I want to see how I can help because it's not only about what I read somewhere. It's not only about it's about helping out. Using that for
Yes, sir.
fun. And also creating a community. Yes, and also creating a community that will help the, let's say, the society and the world at large.
Yes, sir.
Not just having a purpose and just be like, okay, this is what I do. I'm just going to keep it to myself without sharing it out telling people. I kind of, that there wasn't a story I read. uh, I think the first time United States, a janitor, they call it a cleaner, you understand, that cleans the environment. They asked me a question, what are you doing here? He said, I am part of the man that, know, I'm part of what is going on right now. I'm part of he was not even in the let's say making the craft like what cleaning the environment is part of it. He wants to make sure that things are going on. That you understand what I'm trying to say? That it's not just just, unless you want to
Yeah.
ask another question.
Okay. So that's an
Alright.
amazing stuff you just shared real quick. And I really love that. Consistency comes with a whole lot of value, a whole lot of benefits. And that's one thing I want our audience to take home tonight. Yeah, it comes with a whole lot of benefits. So, like, I'm just going to outline some benefits of staying consistent, like why we proceed.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the number one thing I want you to note is that consistency comes with. Sorry, I was distracted by someone. Okay, sorry about.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, I was.
No problem.
Okay. So there are some key benefits of staying consistent in your business and company because that's the only thing you're going to leverage in order to, maximize, grow your profit margin. Now, the first thing I want you to take note of is consistency creates a notion of quality. A notion of quality. People are going to perceive what you have to offer as something with, the kind of quality they want when you stay consistent with what you do. It creates a notion, the kind of mindset on the people who are, probably prospects. And suddenly, these prospects will become clients and customers because over time they have seen you consistently putting out your content, putting out the things you do with boldness, like you're doing it with a great level of boldness. So, number one, consistency creates a notion of quality. Number two, consistency gives you impact. I hear a lot of people saying stuff like, I want to become a person of impact, a person of influence. There's never going to be a way you achieve this kind of stuff without being consistent in whatever you make up your mind to do. So why you like, okay, let's say I just want to use, I love using your company for example, Win Motion. You know the things you do, you're actually creating a whole lot of great impact. People see you going for events, see the works you do, beautiful works you do. And before I proceed, I want to remind our audience real quick. You have to go check out what Wayne David is doing because this guy is amazing in his industry. He's doing exceptionally perfect. Like he's a guru in what he do. Check out what he do. Check out his timeline. So consistency, like I said, creates impact. Then number three, consistency gives you momentum. What do I mean by that? Momentum refers to the quality of motion of an object. When you are making a motion, you understand, in the right direction. Success is inevitable, yeah. Yeah. Consistency creates the motion, a sense of progress. Success is progress. I always tell people success is a kind of progression. It comes in progression. It is not something that happens overnight. Overnight success is not something I personally buy into. You have to put in the work, you have to put in the energy with the momentum you put in. And with time, you see yourself achieving the kind of success you want to see yourself achieving. Then the fourth point I have for you is consistency helps you get motivated. Whenever you make up your mind to stay consistent in anything you do, you'll be motivated to do more of it. But when you are not committing yourself wholly to that area of or jurisdiction you've chosen, or niche you've carved out for yourself, if you don't stay consistent on it, before you know it, you'll be out of business. Yes, you'll be out of business. Then the fifth point is that consistency gets you noticed. Yeah, you want to put yourself out there for the people out there to know you on Facebook, on social media. Like you want to become a person of influence. Just check out what influencers are doing. They stay consistent with their niche carved out for their kind of message. They tailor their message and they put it out consistently. And the more they keep doing this kind of stuff, you see the kind of consistency and energy they are putting in generates the number of followers they have. Every day they're putting like 4, 5, 6 content. You check someone like Linda EKG, a blogger. What is she doing? On daily basis, this lady, she's so phenomenal. She puts in news, she blogs a lot. She's consistent with what she's doing. And this is just the same strategy you and I must put in place in order to attain a better level of success. So the sixth point, and I'm going to leave it here, is that consistency increase your self-confidence. Yeah. When when you keep doing the stuff you do consistently, it has a way of increasing self-confidence. Yeah. So if you want to, build your level of self-confidence, stay consistent. When you keep doing it, with time you grow. With time you grow. With time you grow. So, sir, this is just a few
Right.
things I just mentioned 5, 6 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a
Yeah, I
whole
think
lot of
I
things.
got five. Yeah. There are a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got
Exactly. I
Okay.
got five. They're all
I
lots. They're all lots.
I
Exactly.
cannot
You
tell you
know.
more than one, give the benefits of one
Yeah.
staying consistent. There are a whole lot of benefits
Mm.
attached to this. A whole lot of benefits.
Okay.
And the only way to enjoy these benefits is implementing consistency. Okay, let's say the 6 points, it also communicates value. It communicates value. Let's say at the MyFeb group, what we
Yeah,
do,
exactly.
people keep seeing us do our construction work, our architectural work, and the stuff we do, and they see the value we are giving in. They see the developments we are bringing, and they begin to see you in the light of, this is a value oriented person. They begin to attach value to you. That's still the same way you grow your level of respect. You begin to command respect. So consistency is amazing. And the seventh point, I consistency also help you get better. It helps one get better.
Yeah.
It also helps
Yeah.
in building the right kind of relationship. Let's call that the 8 points. Seven, it helps you get better as a person because when you do a stuff, consistently, let's say on a daily basis, you have to brush your teeth. 2 to 5 minutes daily, you have to brush your teeth. You do that consistently for 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, and you don't have, your mouth is always clean.
Mm.
So it helps you get better. You don't have to brush your teeth for, 12 hours a day. You just need to stay consistently doing it few minutes
Mm.
on daily basis. You can do it few minutes
Okay.
in the morning, few minutes in the night. Consistently brushing your teeth keeps it healthy. So makes you better. It makes you better.
Okay. Right.
And the
Mm.
80th point I mentioned here is it helps you command the kind of respect you want and put you out in order to get a better kind of relationships you need, association. People want to, associate themselves with someone who is, committed to what they are doing, a person of value. And the only way you're going to, put out yourself as a person of value is when you are committed. Yes. So these are just the few points I think are very vital and the benefit of staying consistent. So, sir, let's proceed. Can you hear me? I guess the network is fluctuating at your end right now. Check your network. Check your connection. I lost you already. It's just like it's paused. Whoa, whoa. The network was really terrible. So, but I believe at this point, we've communicated a great level of value that is life transforming to you. So, I really want to appreciate each and every one of you who took part in tonight's live broadcast, Mastering Business Strategies. And we are here bringing up people who have, gone far, gone ahead in their area of business and company to show us exactly how they have been able to achieve the kind of success they have attained in their level of business and industry. So, why you continue with us in what we do here at Mastering Business Strategies, I trust you're going to learn exactly how to position your own business or brand. Sir, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I think network is pushing me away. So,
Yeah,
but I'm back now.
at some
Yeah.
point I lost you. We lost connection. I lost you, and it was
Yeah.
really bad.
Okay. All right.
So
So,
you just proceed. So once I want to ask a question,
okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue. Ask.
Um,
Mm.
how do you think? Okay, let me put it this way. Is it important for a business person or an entrepreneur to still keep pushing and stay consistent on his brand, like after building a level of impact and influence and, achieving a great level of success? What's your take on that?
Okay. Before you start a business, before you start a business, you have to think high. You have to think as high as reaching the stars. You
Yeah.
have to think. You have to think globally, not just where you are currently. You understand where you are currently. You have to think above reaching the stars. Sometimes you have to think very low too. You understand because it's like will I say like building a house one block at a time, one block at a time.
Yes. Yes.
I'd say yeah, one block at a time. You just think higher and then you want to get there, you get disappointed. But once you have this two mindset of this of okay, I have to start small and I have a goal. I have a goal. You understand? So I think the question you just asked me now, yes, every entrepreneur needs consistency in his business so that he can improve, so that he can meet people. You understand? So that he can and maybe employ more staff to get the job done. Improve on your
Yeah.
business, improve on the quality of your improve on the quality
This
of
is
your products.
powerful.
I can remember, yeah, improve the quality of your products. I can remember where Saugo, there's one time he invited Saugo in the program. He said something about packaging your products.
Yes, yes.
So about
Packaging is really
yeah,
key. It's very
yeah,
important.
packaging your products. So I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from him. I think I was here all through. Network was pushing me back and forth. So, but I got that one. He said, so I got that one. He said, packaging your product. There's strategies in businesses because if you're not consistent, you will not know the strategy of you will not know the strategy of improving your business. One thing, the truth in every business, money is the let's say the backbone. Flow of money is the backbone of. It's another thing that keeps the business rolling. Keeps the
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
have a
yeah.
staff is another thing that you pay your staffs and all.
Mm.
Sometimes is for us sometimes we want money, we want to ask people for money to sponsor us and all, but it's quite hard when you meet people to invest in your because they need to let's say trust you. That's one. They need to trust
Trust
you.
is important.
They need that's another thing too. It's not easy. It's not easy. Some people might not have the money. They're willing to help you, but they don't have the money. So it's
Yeah.
it's it's
You,
good.
you,
It's
you
good to be
just
consistent
you
so that
just
you.
shared a very great value right here. And while you shared the value, I felt goose pimple all over me like it was so powerful. Yeah, I just love what you shared right now. It's so powerful. It's life transforming.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the question you just asked me is necessary. No matter where you are, even Elon Musk still want to do something new tomorrow. Mark Zuckerberg, his news. His new. He wants to do some. Mark Zuckerberg, that's Facebook. He wants to do something new tomorrow. Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
is into. I think the latest news I heard is into biotech. He's into biotech.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
Jeff Bezos into biotech. He's not. He said I would advise the young ones today you should go into biotech. And me studying chemical engineering in school, I know I think a science concerning biotech. Some let's say how they call it. Is it let's say principles on how biotech is very essential when it comes to drugs. When it comes to drugs, so I
Okay.
know all these things. So and even there's so many people that wants to do something new. You have to be consistent, and or as you're consistent, you think of something new. You understand? So
Yeah.
it's a very you have to be consistent no matter where you are, no matter the position you are, no matter the level you are. You have to consistent. Sometimes you're going to be you're going to embark on a project, you're going to fail, but that's because you love your work, because you want to produce something, you want to improve. you're definitely going to get up on your
Mm.
feet. People are going to
Yeah,
discourage
failure
you.
is a must.
But
It's gonna come.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna come.
sure. So you have to. Friends are going to leave you. And they're going to leave you. People are going to say
you know,
something. It's a
I noticed
normal thing.
something when I
Yeah,
noticed something real crazy, and that is how that the moment you make up your mind to do something serious and meaningful with your life, a lot of people you call your friend are going to, stop flowing with you. Like the flow is just going to
yeah, sure.
breach. The flow is just going to breach. Like, let's say you make up your mind to start something real serious on social media. You find out that people on your normal stuff, maybe you just put out pictures and people just want to comment, hey, fine guy, fine guy. If you're just doing that for fun. But the moment you tailor down what you do on your social media and do something strategic, you find out most time you're going to make a post, and those people that used to comment when you do something just for fun, you won't get a they see your post, but you won't get a comment, not even a like.
Yeah, it's a bitter truth. It's a
It's
bitter
very,
truth,
very
honestly.
difficult. And gradually you
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out people are going to actually withdraw from you. But
yeah,
consistency is what
exactly.
is going to make them understand that you are really in for this. And the time is going to come
Yeah,
when you begin to, attract the right audience for you. So when this audience begin to
exactly.
buy into what you have to offer, when they begin to cheer you up in what you are doing, those people who actually walked away, they won't have option than to flow with you. At this point,
Yeah,
all they
exactly.
have to, wow, a lot of people are actually giving accolade to Win Motion. How come? They are the same people that didn't believe in you when you started because they knew you, they know your background, they know Wayne
Sure.
is from this place, they even know your father, they may even tell your father and mother's name, tell you all your brothers. So,
Imagine. I swear.
so
All right.
consistency actually, brings a great level of results in business. So, like for startup companies, I know a whole lot of person watching us may want, they probably may be nursing this idea of starting a new business or company, be it a business name or a company, limited liability, whatever it be it you want to get started. Go on my DM, just say hi to me, tell me what you want. I can guide you through and he also put you through on how to get registered your company, your business with less amount. So, because what we are doing here is to actually see other people, see other companies come up. We want to see other industries come up. We want to see other businesses come up. That's why we are hosting this event, Mastering Business Strategies. So, I have like minds, wonderful minds like Win Motion, people who are actually in industry and in company. They are doing really amazing. And we want to see us raising more people who are ready to commit themselves to business and purpose. So, sir, you've really shared wonderful stuff tonight. And if you still have more to share, we are open to learning. Although we're almost coming to the end of tonight's session.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe another time. Another time. This is not the end now, like we talked about. So maybe another time
Yes, sir.
we'll still continue and then talk on more. Yeah. Talk
Yes,
about
yes,
more
yes.
stuff. Uh,
Yes, 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 yes. More ideas, more strategies to
More
implement.
ideas. Exactly.
Okay, so at this juncture, sir, I really want to appreciate you. When David Ayamu, CEO of Wind Motion, I really appreciate and I commend what you've done here tonight because a whole lot of life are going to be transformed. Years to come, this is just like an archive of your legacy. 5 years to come, this video is still going to be right here on this channel, and people will make reference to what you did 2022. So I really want to appreciate you for the value you put into this video. This is really amazing. It's life transforming. So thank you so much, sir. Like audience, the way I told you before, check out what Going David is doing. Check out his social media handles. and you'll be glad you did. And you want to patronize his business or the Win Motion, go ahead, check just Win Anyanwu on social media. You find him. Yeah, you find him real quick. With a DM, he's
Oh,
always there to
thank
grab
you,
professional services.
thank you. All right.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. This is a nice, like I said earlier, this is a nice platform where,
yeah,
as we talk, as people learn, we also learn as well. And
yes, yes.
this is not the end. This is not, yeah, this
This
is
is
not
not
the
this is
end.
just the
So we're going to
beginning.
continue. Yes, exactly. We're gonna continue. You can imagine. I told you when you called me. I told you I was out on a shoot. Like me and my one of my friends, Success. We went out.
Yeah, you do.
We went out to do like a video shoot. It's not as if just an experiment we did. So I just came in down from the rain. If you can imagine the rain, you can imagine the rain. I just entered immediately. I just remember, oh, I have you know, I just said, okay, no, I must do this. This is something we need to
Yeah,
do.
it's still the consistency we are talking about
It's be
because
bad.
you are a man living by purpose and you
Yeah,
won't be
exactly.
committed to what you made up your mind to do. So
Yeah,
it
sure.
still calls for consistency. And I love that. I love that from you. Thank you so much. I'm really, really grateful, sir.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so
and
much.
this actually brings us to the end of tonight's live broadcast. Like you all know, I am your host, Michael Kevin. Um, I present to you vital information on growth, purpose, and business here on my channel. And I want you to tune in every Sunday and Monday. And subsequent days, there are stuff going to be coming up here. So always tune in to gain value. And we are definitely going to have Wayne over and over again because he have a whole lot of value pack to share with us on this um, place at this place, this venue. This place is a place of value, so you can't wait to gain more value here.
Yeah, sure.
So, for those who will be jumping into this video or who will stumble on this video after now, do well to drop what you learned on the comment section. Okay. So, thank you so much, Wayne. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, audience, for being part of
Yeah,
this
thank you.
vision. So, we call it a night. Do have a lovely night rest.
Okay.
And friends, do well to share this
Yeah,
broadcast.
yeah.
Share to
Good
someone
night.
who need it. It's loaded with value. Someone need
Sure.
this for life and business transformation.
Yeah.
So good night, sir.
All right. Good night, Kevin. Good night.
Bye bye for now.